All right, everybody, we're going to be going over the top 3 best stretches for jumpers. Now, before we begin, I have an absolutely free jump training for you guys. I want you guys to get that first link in the description. It's againstodsathletics.com/free training. You're going to get a free workout that you could follow me through with sets, reps, rest times included, straight from the World Record Jump Academy. And you're also going to get a jump technique session done with me and Mark Shkreli, a D3 basketball player that I've coached in the academy. All right, let's get into it. So our first best stretch is going to be the quad hip flexor stretch, and I'm going to get into it right now. We're going to elevate this leg. We're going to stand nice and tall, bring the glutes all the way through, stand tall. And then we're going to stand here, hold for 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds per side. And as the stretch eases up, we want to get a little bit deeper into it. We're going to hold there for 30. And what this is going to do, this is going to open up the quad and the hip flexor, the TFL especially. TFL gets really tight for us jumpers, especially if we lack gluteus medius strength. So this TFL usually is overworked. So this is going to be really good to release that TFL as well as just a general quad stretch, because sometimes it gets really tough to stretch the quads efficiently, especially with how tight our quads are going to be from jumping. So we would do that each side, 30 to 45 second hold, 2 or 3 sets. Our next stretch is going to be the 90-90 glute stretch. So we're going to get down 90-90. We're going to get 90-degree angle with our front leg, 90-degree angle with our back leg, and we're going to stand nice and straight. And then we are going to hinge over, and we should feel a nice stretch in that front glute. So my front leg right now is my left leg, and I feel a good stretch in the left glute right here. And I'm dipping my chest forward to the ground, but I'm not rounding my back. I can get low by rounding my back. We want the stretch to come from the hip, so we need to hinge just like on a deadlift. We're just gonna hinge, keeping our spine straight. That way the stretch is coming from the glute. So this is basically as far as I can go stretching the glute. Obviously I can get deeper, but the point is to stretch the glute. So we're same thing, holding every single stretch that we do for 30 to 45 seconds to kind of release that Golgi tendon, which is just a structure in our muscle that keeps it tense. So we need it 30 seconds to 45 seconds to actually get it to release. And we're just gonna hold and get a little bit deeper into it as it eases up. Cool thing about this 90-90 is then you can stay in that same exact position, and then we're gonna lean back, straight back, and now you're opening up the opposite side hip flexor. So the back leg hip flexor, my right leg, my right hip flexor is opening up, hip flexors. Same exact thing. So these stretches are just targeting the specific muscles that us jumpers are going to get really, really tight. Same thing, and then we switch sides, would just do 90 degrees the opposite way. Now for our last stretch, we're just gonna get into a boring calf stretch. Straight leg calf. There's no magic here. We're jumpers, we use our calves a lot. When they get too tight, then we start running into Achilles issues like KD. So we wanna make sure that this is that adequate muscle length tension relationship. So here, knee is locked out. I have an elevated surface because I have decent range of motion. Some people might even feel the stretch just by doing it on the ground and keeping that heel on the ground. I like to go one step further and get the toe elevated, step on a raised platform such as this, and then just bring my hips through and lean, and I feel a nice stretch in this right calf here. You can support yourself, again, 30 to 45 seconds. Allow yourself to relax into it. We don't want to be stretching so hard on any stretch that it's painful and that we actually tense up. It defeats the purpose, right? We want to be on that line of like slightly uncomfortable but no pain, but still able to relax into it. Again, the whole goal of this is to relax the muscle and get it to stretch and release. So we can't be going too hard that it tenses up. So that's it, guys. That's my 3 favorite stretches to do. I would recommend doing 2 or 3 sets of that just in like a superset fashion after a heavy leg day, a jump day, just to restore the length tension relationships in your muscles. And I'm Chris from Against Odds Athletics. Be sure to grab the free jump training at againstodsathletics.com/free training, or just click the first link in the description. So I'll see you guys in the next video.